Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Firstly, let me introduce myself. My name is Diah Thyrta Istiqomah Sadjoko. You can call me Diah or Ayu. I was born in Pekanbaru 26 April 2004. This year, I turned 18 years old. I used to study at 10 State High School Pekanbaru and I was graduate in there. And just now I continue my study at Islamic State University, Malang, and my major is chemistry. I don't know why I end up in Islamic State University Malang, because I used to register in Brawijaya, but I got rejected. So in second change, I registered in UNESA Surabaya and UIN Malang. And here I am living in my hut, and that means I got accepted in UIN Malang. I think it's my fate. To be honest, I never take an Islamic school before. This is my first time, so I'm a little bit surprised what happened here because the activity is very Islamic. It's like when I wake up in the morning, I have to do subuh prayer and then continue with tadarus Al-Quran and then tasbih, and in midday I have to do Arabic lesson, which is I never learned that before. The Arabic lesson here called PKPBA, in the night we have to do Ta'lim Quran and Ta'lim Afkar. The activity is very Islamic, not like I often do in my. The activity is very Islamic, not like I often do when I'm in state school since elementary school. But it's not bad. But it's not bad. I can learn about my religion, and I met a lot of kind people who can teach me a lot of lesson. I hope everything I take in here can useful to my future. My hobby is watching movies and drama all the time. It's not like watching movies and drama is a bad habit and activity because I learn language from there. I'm also a full-time fan girl of my favorite group, so I don't have any time to unnecessary things because my day is full of do my homework, my laprak, watching movies, and streaming my idol MVs and fan cam. I have one younger brother which has a big age gap difference. Me and my brother have a 14 years old age difference, and that makes my brother now is only 4 years old. And now I wanna start my resume and my summary about environmental pollution. The atmosphere consists of 4 layers. These layers differ in terms of temperature and air pressure due to difference in solar absorption. This layer is very important for humans. The first layer is the stratosphere. Stratosphere is the Earth protective layer from ozone molecules, which is formed when oxygen molecules interact with ultraviolet light. This layer blocks most of the ultraviolet radiation from entering the Earth environment. The second layer is the stratosphere. Stratosphere is the layer where we can live clean. The air in stratosphere contains mostly nitrogen and oxygen, and a little xenon, carbon oxide, neon, and AR. The Greenhouse effect is a phenomenon where the sun's heat is trapped by the Earth's atmosphere. This can cause global warming. Acid rain is very corrosive and acidic, which has a negative impact on living things and can cause death. I will attach a video about the layers of the Earth's atmosphere to make it clearer. So happy watching!
Hi friends, today's lesson is, layers of atmosphere. Earth's atmosphere can be divided into 5 main layers, excluding the exosphere. The atmosphere has 4 primary layers, which are the troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, and thermosphere. Before going into main topic, we start from the Earth. Earth, our home. The Earth is the 3rd planet from the Sun. The Earth's distance from the Sun is 149,600,000 kilometers. Note: the distance from Earth to the Sun is called an astronomical unit, or AU, which is used to measure distances throughout the solar system. It is the only planet known to have an atmosphere containing free oxygen, oceans of liquid water on its surface, and of course, life. Roughly 70% of Earth's surface is covered by water, most of it in the oceans, and 30% of Earth's surface is land. Let's understand the layers of atmosphere. The atmosphere layers an important role in making life possible on Earth by protecting our Earth from harmful UV radiations of Sun. The atmosphere of Earth is the layer of gases, commonly known as air, that surrounds the planet of Earth and is retained by Earth's gravity. There are 4 major layers of atmosphere above the Earth that are separated by temperature. Each layers are separated by an increasing or decreasing temperature of the gases in the layer. The first layer of atmosphere from the Earth is troposphere. Starting at ground level, it extends upward to about 10 kilometers, 6.2 miles or about 33,000 feet above sea level. We humans live in the troposphere, and nearly all weather occurs in this lowest layer. Most clouds appear here, mainly because 99% of the water vapor in the atmosphere is found in the troposphere. Air pressure drops, and temperatures get colder as you climb higher in the troposphere. The next layer up is called the stratosphere. The stratosphere extends from the top of the troposphere to about 50 kilometers, 31 miles, above the ground. The infamous ozone layer is found within the stratosphere. Ozone molecules in this layer absorb high-energy ultraviolet (UV) light from the Sun, converting the UV energy into heat. The stratosphere actually gets warmer the higher that trend of rising temperatures with altitude. That means air in the stratosphere lacks the turbulence and updrafts of the troposphere beneath. Commercial passenger jets fly in the lower stratosphere, partly because this less turbulent layer provides a smoother ride. The jet stream flows near the border between the troposphere and the stratosphere. The third layer of the atmosphere is mesosphere. It extends upward to a height of about 85 kilometers, 53 miles, above our planet. Most meteors burn up in the mesosphere. Unlike the stratosphere, temperatures once again grow colder as you rise up through the mesosphere. The coldest temperatures in Earth's atmosphere, about -90 degrees Celsius, -130 degrees Fahrenheit, are found near the top of this layer. The air in the mesosphere is far too thin to breathe. Air pressure at the bottom of the layer is well below 1% of the pressure at sea level, and continues dropping as you go higher. The thermosphere or ionosphere is directly above the mesosphere, and below the exosphere. It extended up to 700 kilometers, 440 miles, above our planet. The thermosphere absorbed high-energy X-rays and UV radiation from the sun, and atoms turning them into ions with a positive charge. The temperature of the thermosphere varies, between night and day and between the seasons, as do the numbers of ions and electrons which are present. The ionosphere reflects and absorbs radio waves, allowing us to receive shortwave radio broadcasts from other parts of the world. Temperatures in the upper thermosphere can range from about 500 degrees Celsius, 932 degrees Fahrenheit, to 2000 degrees Celsius, 3632 degrees Fahrenheit, or higher. The exosphere is the outermost layer of Earth's atmosphere. It extends from the exobase, which is located at the top of the thermosphere, at an altitude of about 700 kilometers above sea level, to about 10,000 kilometers, 6,200 miles, 33 million feet, where it merges into the solar wind. This layer is mainly composed of extremely low densities of hydrogen, helium and several heavier molecules including nitrogen, oxygen, and carbon dioxide, closer to the exobase. The atoms and molecules are so far apart that they can travel hundreds of kilometers without colliding with one another. Thus, the exosphere no longer behaves like a gas, and the particles constantly escape into space. These free-moving particles follow ballistic trajectories, and may migrate in and out of the magnetosphere or the solar wind.
What about the video, guys? By watching the video earlier, we understand about the layers of the atmosphere on Earth, and that will make us better protect our Earth from damage that can happen anytime. So that's all about my explanation summary about environmental pollutions. That's all that I can explain. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.